quick change of plans. Got to do some excavator work real quick, and then we'll be back to this. Alright, it's April 28th, 2022, and we're back out here since 2 days ago to get back at it. As you can see here, I didn't fill it up yet, but I kind of separated the wood. The camera died out, so you really didn't see the other half of what was going on here. But we're going to go ahead and fill this bin up, and then we're going to get back to work out there where the cassava are. Alright, it is November 8th, 2022, and it has been over 6 months since we've been out here to finish what I was working on at the beginning of this video. And everything has seriously gotten overgrown. I just recently cut this stuff the other day, as you saw in the past videos. I was planning on saving some of the cassava from inside this fenced area right here. But I think I'm just going to toss it all and start all over fresh. So we'll go ahead and get to it. Alright, it is November 9th, 2022, and we're finally finishing up this project after approximately 6 months. So I started this video about 6 months ago, and it's just been sitting idle because I've been caught up with everything else out here at the farm, and I hadn't had a chance to finally get this stuff done. So I planned originally, as you could tell from the beginning of the video, I planned to do it all by hand, but after all that time of not doing it, things got seriously overgrown. So I decided to just bring the excavator out yesterday and go ahead and just get it done. And using the excavator does save a lot of energy, but every now and then I do like doing things by hand so that I can get some exercise while I'm out here. I don't want to just run everything by machine. I'd prefer to do half and half if I could. If not, I'd like to do a quarter of the work with the machine and do the rest of it by hand, because if I learn to become codependent on these machines, I'm just probably going to get seriously out of shape and out of touch with how to actually run the farm. This area here was originally cassava. You can kind of see all of it back here. I pulled it all out. I can easily take cuttings from there and replant this area, but I don't think I will. As you can see here, this side where you see all these trees, that's the neighbor side, and I want to create a hedge that kind of separates us from them. Not that they're bad neighbors or anything, but it just kind of gives us and gives them that privacy that everyone needs. But I might plant some red ginger or shell ginger all along here, because that grows to about 6, 7, even 8 feet tall sometimes. So it creates a nice hedge, and it grows very easily. And it also produces some beautiful flowers. But this was a little fence I built, a couple of years back to have my cassava grow in, and it has served its purpose. So right now, you can see this area is kind of bushy, but that's because we have passion fruit that I planted right here along this area, and it grew up onto this tree, and it is now bearing fruit. You can kind of see some of the fruits there and there. And when this batch has already been harvested. I'm going to go ahead and cut it all the way back to the base of the vine, and hopefully it'll start over again, and if not, we'll just go ahead and replant some passion fruits. And I originally wanted to get rid of this fence, well, at least from this area, and move it to another spot, but I think I'll keep it here and make it a little taller, maybe twice this height. This is about 4 feet right now, and I wanted to get taller so that I can allow the passion fruit, when it starts all over, after I cut it back, to kind of grow on something that's, you know, twice the height of where it's at now. And I'm definitely going to need to cut back on this tree because the passion fruit will need the sun so that it can produce some super sweet fruits. If it doesn't get too much sun, the fruits don't tend to get that sweet, at least with my experience. But yeah, I use coconut stumps here as corner posts instead of having to create H braces for my fence, and worked out pretty well. Everything's kind of falling apart right now, kind of like that coconut corner post there. The soil has just gotten really loose, and the machine's probably run into that post a few times. But that's it. That's pretty much what we got for this video. We'll end it here, and we'll come back on the next project. Thanks for watching.